Virgo, welcome to your reading. This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus, or wherever Virgo is in your chart. Because everybody has Virgo in their chart, and so that can be an area that this reading can help you to navigate through this area of your life. And I drew a rune and two tarot decks to get me into your energy, and this is Kenas, and this rune is about enlightenment and creativity and skill and learning. So there is this owl, reading owl, and this and seeing the books, and it takes fire. It has fire too, and the owl is about wisdom too, right? So it's about your wisdom and how you create your new world with this wisdom. And we see that there is the shaman, an extra card in this deck, and we see the Four of Wands. And this is about success, right? Being the healer that you are in this world. The placement of Virgo in a rising chart of Aries is the 6th house. It's about health, right? So with the Virgin is connected a way of behaving, a way of treating yourself in a nurturing and healthy way. So that is where Virgos can help us to find the way into our own treatment, our own nurturing, and to how to heal ourselves in this, and to step into this energy and your skill that comes with this is the invitation of the shaman, because there is this, he has a piercing look, right? And he has, both of these cards came in other readings too, so take a look at those readings where these cards were in, because that's the invitation to open up your third eye. That's beautifully depicted by this bird sitting on his third eye, to show the lightness of his own inspiration, of his own connection to the upper world, to this connection to the flying beings, right? It's looking like a cheetah, but it is having the light energy of the birds too. And the Four of Wands is about success often. It's about celebration. And celebration is in this card as the vessel that you are, allowing yourself to be the vessel that you are, and allow yourself to show up with the skills that you came here to. And so for me, this shows a lot of invitation to embrace your own self-worth, right? Because there is a lot of this. And this is the confirmation that often there is an idea, and there is a longing for your own, your getting out of your own way, getting out of your own restriction that you put on yourself. And this can often come with the Virgin approach, is kind of perfection, right? That puts a lot of limitation on yourself. So I am not this good, I'm not this skillful, other people are better than I am. So all these small voices often come with this perfectionism that you hold on to. And it's the invitation to step out of your own way. And I mean this in the best way, to step out of your way to get into yourself. So out of yourself, get into yourself. To to combine the things that are so skillful in you that you don't recognize that them being so worthy, and to move beyond your own restrictions you put on yourself. And that's often, this can indicate that there was a feminine energy in your life that was really complicated. There was this card can indicate a feminine energy that is well read and that is skillful too. And so this can have traumatized you in a way that it put a mountain before you that you think you have to reach. So it was your limitation by perceiving other people and other feminine energies like this, perceiving them as more skillful as you are. And so this is the invitation to get beyond. That's not the truth. That's just a perception. And it put a limit on yourself where there has to be no limit. It's the invitation to step into yourself, to be the beaming vessel that you are, and to show all the skills that you came here to show. And that's the confirmation that there was someone in your life that was like a confrontation, that showed you that you are not as good as you supposed to be. So they told you that this is your limitation, that you are limited in a way, and that's you fell for it. So there is a longing inside of you, but you fell for it because you put this mountain before yourself, because you believed them. But that wasn't the truth. There was a fire inside. This opposition and confrontation often invites us to look at something from the other side. That's not often like a war-like energy. It's like they come from a place where that is most far away from you. So to have the opposite side is someone who doesn't understand you because it comes from the opposite side. So there is nothing connected, and to connect yourself with your own energy, with your own vision, with your own heart is needed. To see that from a bigger perspective, to see that this energy that restricted you in a way, and this can really be a person that restricted you. But anyway, it is showing you that you have to come back to your own hearth of the heart. That is, Vesta is the passion that lies inside of you, that fuels your being, that fuels the warmth of what you bring into the world, what the person on the other side can't see because they have this in a different place. And they were not as mature as you were, so they punished you with being different, with being on the opposite side. And that was not a good thing to do, because this confronted you with your own small voices that hold you back. And that's what these ocean of emotion shows us too, that there was a lot of emotion connected to this. There was a lot of emotions that came up with this. And it might be that this person put shame on you. It can be shame, it can be guilt. Shame for not being okay, because they told you that this where they are is okay, and you are not okay. And this put a restriction on yourself to say, oh, I cannot fulfill this longing because I am not okay. I am something else and I don't know what I am. So to find your own safe place and your own healing in your own emotions, because there is where the healing lies, that is within. And there is a safe space in between all of these shame and guilt and all of these small voices. There is a place within that is safe. And to find this place, that's important for you. Because from this place of safety and security and stillness, you can lean into the shaman and into the wise one that you are. And from this place, you can be the vessel of life you can be. There will never be a moment where this voice isn't there, because it was like imprinted. It feels like it was imprinted. But you can make it less loud. So it's like dimming it down and see, okay, you are there. And I know that you put shame on me and you put guilt on me for being different. But there is a place inside of you, in this ocean of your emotions, that knows that you are okay. Because you collected the wisdom that makes you sure about this. And now it's the next step, to step into fulfilling your own desires and to allow yourself to step into the wisdom and into the greatness that you are, to give yourself the permission to be all of you, all of that you can be. And this is feeling lost in this moment. And I think this is really, it's a big change moment right now. And we are all in this together, right? And the eclipse happened in your 7th house. No, the eclipse happened in your 2nd house. And I can see, is this now? Yes. The eclipse happened in your 2nd house, and Venus is in your 3rd house. Yes. So that's about your value. The eclipse was in your 2nd house. So that's about there can be a money restriction right now. There can be a restriction of your own value, because that's what life wants you to do, to restructure yourself. You need direction, but not by other people, not by the outer world, by having confirmation from the outer world. It's by giving yourself the permission to be valuable as you are. You have the wisdom, and you hold the wisdom to all the things that I say, that you hold the wisdom to, you know how valuable you are to other people. But that's the thing you have to do right now, to step into this and to find the safe place to express what it is, what it needs to be expressed right now. And not feeling as lost, because that's what this comes with too, right? Yeah. And there we have it, right? And this is diving deep into the underworld, diving deep into the part of you that feels abandoned. That's coming with the orphan. That's coming with this experience that you had that put you in the shameful guilt place, and that took the light of you, because it told you that the light is something else than you are. It was at the opposite. So it showed themselves, because maybe they didn't feel about valuable as well. And so they told you that you are not valuable, because they had nobody to pull down. So often people who are not conscious try to hold their own value up by devaluing others. That's what we experience a lot in the world, because there's a lot of this conflict that are in the world are about, I am more valuable than you are. And you are wrong. You believe this and you are wrong about this, and I hold to the knowledge. And to find a solution that lies within and that lies in between, needs everybody to face their own issues and to face their own underworld. And the underworld is in this, to feel lost in this world. You don't know where to face your own emotions, how to be in this world as someone who felt abandoned, as the orphan did. And the one thing that is helping us in this situation, and in every placement where you got this Virgo energy, it is the kiss. It is the combination of the things that we know, the combination of two sides to step out of this polarization, to step into the fire that we hold, to step into our own journey, to step into our healing capacity, and to step into the bright vessel that we are. We have the wisdom to do this. And the only thing that holds us back is the ocean of emotion that we are afraid to show our real emotions, to show our passion, because we live in this confrontational world where we experienced other people to put us in places where we don't want to be. And the kiss is the one thing that combines the opposite. Whatever that is, whatever that is in your world, to hold hands, and this is beautiful in this card, right? It's holding the hand of the other one. It's stepping out of this opposition to see this as it is, as someone who is lost as well. And to invite other people to be in the underworld, to face the emotions that come with this orphanage, with this abandonment issues, with these small voices that put you in a place where you don't want to be. And step into your own fire, to your own hearth of your heart, to warm up your place where you live. And this is inside of you, right? To find your own safe space and to allow other people to find it too, because that's your place in the world right now, to be the shaman that you can be, and to allow other people to be the vessel of life they can be. And that's by showing them how to do this. Your place. And I show you this. And we have another card from these. And we have the Beta Spirit Wolf. And the card of the Way of the Horse, I'll share with you. It's the number 12. And it's called Authentic Power. And it's about this, how horses are, physical collection, right? And it's balanced. This horse is powerful, balanced, and agile. And it shows a strength and a vitality. And it's this card in the 12th, how the 12, number 12, is about the service to a higher power. And that's a beautiful confirmation of what I said. It's about this higher power. You have the power to step into yourself and to bring your healing power to the world. And to allow yourself to be the healer that you are, that the shaman is. And to be the vessel of life that you can be, of light and of higher power that you are, if you step into your own emotions, face your own darkness, and embrace the differences, embrace the opposites, and see this from a different place. Not to make it undone. It will never be undone. Trauma and experiences come and they stay. And we have these voices inside of us, and they will always stay there. But we can dim them down to show ourselves in our brightest way. And there was one thing that comes with Virgo in my experiences often. And that's from older times, virgins weren't just about not sexually touched. Virgins were women who chose not to be married and not to be a prostitute. They were something else. And often virgins became priestesses. And for me, that is a choice that virgins can often do. They can be something else. They don't have to commit to the day-to-day opposites that you have to choose. At one point in life, there were ages where women just could choose between being a prostitute and being a wife and giving birth to children. But there was always someone who looked beyond these opposites, and that was Virgo. To look beyond, to be the special one that you are, step into a different role, look for your own passion, and to step into the place where you could be of higher use for the higher purpose. And that's what this card shows too. It shows a lot of strength, a lot of determination, a lot of balance in their own emotions. So this is a confirmation that you did a lot of work. Maybe you feel lost in the moment. Maybe you feel lost because it's an intense time right now. But you did a lot of work. And I want to encourage you in this moment to stay there, to step into your own emotions, because you find the place to express your own feelings. You find the place of stillness there to step into the things that you came here to express. And to, you don't always have to run. You don't always have to do. This is the ocean of emotion, is finding the stillness in midst of the turbulent emotions, because you have a lot of strength. You can collect yourself and you can combine the opposites. And then there will be a time to overcome, to go and to walk again, to overcome these things that stand in your way. And if you feel lost in the moment, if you feel lost in space right now because you don't know what to do next, take a breath. Take a breath and wait for a moment until the dust settles. And if you jump into an ocean, you have all the bubbles that come with you, and you have to find direction while you are in the middle of this water experience. And you have to find the up and the down where it is, and so you have to be still and to watch the bubbles where they go, because where they go there is up. And that's the moment to step into your own power, your own wisdom. You already connected all of these things. Step into your own shining vessel and allow yourself to find the orientation again to step into the next path of your life. We have a beautiful change before us, and that's your moment to connect the dots and to step out of this opposition into the connection. And if this is about your value, you valuing yourself, take a deep look at yourself. Take a deep look at your work you already did, at your value that comes with the wisdom you already connected. And there are these wounds, yes. And you went into the underworld. You looked at the orphan. You looked at the things that came with this abandonment, with the shame, with the guilt. That was put on you, that is not yours. The voices are not yours. So take a moment to just see this from a different perspective. See the opposites that hurt you so much. And step into yourself, and the flame is inside. In this Vesta card, the flame is inside. It is the one thing that fuels you. And look at him. He knows. He knows where that is. And then step into this shining vessel that knows how to be in the world. Powerful as this horse. And the beta of Spirit Wolf tells you that give yourself enough rest. Only then you will be able to ground yourself enough to cultivate focus and motivation to fulfill your path. You will find a way through any tricky situation as you tune into your instincts and trust your own timing. From times of change and uncertainty comes confidence, love, and resilience. Embrace transition. Commit to your tasks, stay focused, but be flexible in your approach. You have the skill to intuitively handle any issue. Yeah, that's true. That is so true, Virgo. To be fair, beautiful. Step by step by step by step. And don't allow others to influence you by their way of manipulating you. And that's manipulation too, right? To tell you that you are not good enough is manipulation too. So step into the place where you can see the things from above. That's about being fair, holding the space for both sides, but don't take on the judgment that came with it. And then do it by the book. This is step by step by step by step. Step into your emotions, allow yourself to feel it all, to see all the things that you found in the underworld. Align them and let go of the other people telling you what is valuable and what is not. These people that hurt you had a different value system than you. And they valued a lot of things that are not valuable, that are just shiny. And shiny is not your thing. You are shining. That's a different thing than glittering, right? You are shining. You have the power to step into this beautiful wisdom, into this knowing, and into the connection that can overcome any opposition that you feel in your life right now. It's your time to be the connecting kiss that you can be. So Grace carries you home. At the end of your efforts, when your resources are exhausted and you are without further recourse, I think it's called, with no further recourse, I am there for you, with loving wild grace to carry you home. Don't worry, Virgo. Don't worry. There is this beautiful force, this beautiful power inside of you that will keep you forwards. There is the wisdom inside of you. There is the knowledge of your own healing power, of yourself and others, that will take you forwards. And you can discern right now. You can discern between people who are able to show you the path, who are able to be in connection with you, who are able to share your own values with you, to move forwards. And the one thing that will never fail is your own passion. Your own passion for life and your own passion for what your vision is about. And you are powerful to get there. Thank you so much, Virgo. Thank you for being here, and thank you for thumbs up and for like and for subscribing and all the things that support the channel. I'm really grateful for you being here. Thank you so much, and see you soon.